welcome to Middleburgh. My name is Josh, this is the Gaming Joy channel, and we are back on Middleburgh. It is March, and we have done a little bit of work off stream to give ourselves something to do today. That's right, we are going to continue with our little plan for poplar. As you can see, there's still frost on the ground, so we can't start mowing all the grass that we have, which means today we're gonna have to deal with the poplar. So there's two things to do with the poplar. As you can see, I'm already in the tractor heading over to the new field, and as you can see, the field is just a bit bigger. So last time when we plowed this field, it was up at the top of the hill, and I thought, well, we could just extend it down here. It's not really a big field, it's kind of a long strip, but that's okay. More the merrier, right? If we're gonna spend time planting poplar, we might as well go all out, right? Go big or go home. So we ended up leasing the next plot of land, which is the one immediately to the south. Let's look at that real quick. So as you can see now, we now are owning 170 and 176, just to make sure we could get that little thing here. We're leasing both of them, which means we're gonna need to buy them at some point. That's fine. We're gonna handle that today, but first we're in our 61 something or other 6153 35R tractor. We're heading over to the staging area, and we are going to plant some poplar. Now I just realized that I came over here and the cedar was already delivered here by the shop, so we have the cedar ready to go. We don't have any seeds. That's pretty silly. Back up and get that thing. How many seeds? Alright, we're gonna need a lot of seeds. Let's go get the auger wagon, which we haven't used very much. Which is right here. Yes. We're gonna grab our little tractor. It's our little 5R something or other series tractor, and we're gonna grab our little auger wagon, which we can use for so many things. I don't use auger wagons very often, but on this playthrough, I've been actually really enjoying using them. So let's fill this thing up with seeds and take it over, because we're gonna burn through that. And then if we need more, we can just come back. Means we're gonna get what, 14,000 liters of seeds or something like that. It's a lot, but that's a lot of poplar. So 12,000 liters of seeds, that's good. Perfect. So we're gonna head over and plant some poplar. And while we're letting Horseblade do the planting, doing it, we're gonna go pay for the property that we got. Now you may have seen as I tabbed through the vehicles that there's another truck on the farm. So we did get another Ford truck. Is it a Ford? It's a Ford. Another Ford truck on the farm that actually has a semi-trailer attachment point, whatever you call that. It's not a low loader, it's something else, I forget. Anyways, we got a semi-trailer Ford truck, big 750, and that's gonna be we're just gonna start getting into some bigger trailers, bigger capacity. And one of the things we really wanted is to be able to haul more paper. Now we made so much paper with our paper mill, and our paper mill is still producing, grinding through all of the wood chips we got, and we got even more wood chips doing this part of the field, and we had to put down a sell point or a storage point just for those extra wood chips, but it'll give us something to do and give the building continued process. We're gonna have to keep it filled up, but that's fine. We're gonna make a lot of money off these wood chips, turning them into paper, and then we're gonna be able to kind of expand our farm. We want to expand this whole area. If we look back at the map one more time, I really want to get this whole area kind of just all of ours, and we might move down towards farm 2 in this area, but for the initially I want to get all of this farmland up here, and as you can see, there's a bunch of plots of farmland, specifically the ones with the fields, but also these two right here, which are going to be a special treat. And I'd like to also expand from this poplar field up this way and maybe do a big hay field or something like that up here. But that's what the plan is. Let's go over here, fill this up. Now the planter is on lease, as it is. Let's make sure we're checking. Why? There we go. Poplar. So the planter is on lease. Because we're not going to be planting these kind of crops very often. We're going to stay away from root crops, I think, for the most part in this playthrough. But the poplar just seemed to make sense with wood chips. And let's generate a course while we're waiting. Which one? Here. And then this is our field position, which is great. It kind of like went right to it. And we'll do 2 headlands. We'll overlap the margin just a little bit to make sure we get all the edges. And we'll just go there. I want this. What's this going to do? Oh, that's not bad. Those rows aren't bad. I was trying to avoid, like you can see here, I'm trying to avoid places where courseplay just like goes back and forth like this because it just ends up being a mess. But this one looks pretty good. That course looks good. Alright, so we're full up. Oh my gosh, we didn't even fill the planter up. That's how big this planter is. And I love the unfold animations in this. Look at that. It's so good. Alright, let's get this thing going. And maybe go back and get some more seed, but hold off until we see how fast we're using the seed. Let's get push me up. Doesn't look like we're using it terribly fast, but we probably will use some more, or need some more. But we'll go get that when we need it, really. This thing looks like it's handling it pretty well. This tractor looks like it has enough power. Whether it has enough power to get back up that hill after it does its headland is another story. That's okay. We'll deal with that later. So let's jump out here and run over to our truck. So to pay for all of this, as you can see, we still have not too much money, but we do have to pay for this land we buy. We don't want to have it to be on lease all the time. So this is our new truck, and this is the paper that we built up last time. So let's go ahead and finish loading up. Okay, now we're loaded up. This is 39,000 liters of paper. Let's double check the factory, see how much has been processed. I actually don't even know. I haven't looked yet. Paper factory. And we have a lot more in stock. So we have plenty to process through. We have plenty of wood chips. I think we're good. So let's get this delivered. And what we should do is, if we're smart, we're going to also set up an auto drive course. That's funny. See, we don't have an auto drive course coming over here. So let's do that now. This truck is, this other tractor's totally moving. It's always good if you're building auto drive courses. It's always good to build the course with the vehicle that you're going to use. I'm going to do this a little bit weird because we're going to run the first course ourselves. We're going to record right now. Backwards. Right? just gonna loop around. We're gonna make a mess. I know it. Because the end all course is gonna be here. We want it to sit here so we can load here. So this is gonna be our course. We're gonna add a thing here. It says, what are we gonna call this? This is the paper. Wait. It's a little course that kind of crosses over itself. Funny. There we go. Perfect. Connect. Secondary course. Now we're good. That's it. Simple enough, right? Let's see how this new truck handles. I haven't actually used this truck for it at all. So let's see how it handles going down the road. I mean, it's... One thing I like about it is those dual axles on the back. And all of the tippity stuff with these trailers and with the angles of the roads. Like here, you can kind of see we're angled to the left. Those dual axles on the back are going to be way better as far as keeping us stable. Poplar flanger type, very nice. Alright, I'm going to shush for a minute. We're going to head over to the sell point. I think we're just going to go to the same sell point as last time. I don't know if it's still the right one, but we'll double check. We'll just sell the first load of paper there because we know where it is. Be right back. Alright, we're back over at the sell point. We did just sell our first load, but you know what? I'm actually going to try to make it a surprise. That sounds silly, right? Look at the gooseneck trailer thing is clipping through. It's yay for third-party mods, yay! I'm actually going to keep it like a secret, right? So we're not going to show the HUD until we get back with our second load. And then we'll see how much 2 trailer loads sells. And that should clean up what's in our lot. And then we can let auto drive just sell the rest of it. Unfortunately, auto drive can't load yet with universal auto load, which is kind of a bummer. But hopefully maybe I just need to update. I don't know. Who knows? Let's zoom back once we get our second load. And we're back. We're jumping back in because we are on our way to a different sell point this time. That paper sell point was... well, it was a sell point. That shipping company sell point was okay. It wasn't that great though because it was just like you have to back into that silly corner. Something I can kind of pull through, especially with a big rig like this. So let's check the mall sell point, which is this one right here. I've never been here. I don't know good or bad. It looks like pull through. I don't know which direction is the right direction. Middleburgh Mall. You know, that kind of looks like a school, not like a mall, but those light bulbs, the corners a little tight. That's alright. Looks like the sell point of the mall is right back. Let's look around. Oh, look at this, the pull through. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and pull through here and see how much we get. And it's hard to tell like when they're selling because they don't disappear. Because they take so long to sell. Because these paper rolls are huge. But I think we got it. Alright. And there we go. That's 2 loads. So let's see how much we got from 2 loads. Ready and release. Reveal. Oh, nice. Oh, we're getting like 217,000 per load. We're up at 591 for our farmland lease. We have 2 that we own. In possession 2. We have these 2 to pay for. So 170 we can buy. So we're gonna dissolve lease. Or do I go to buy farmland? Which one do I do? I actually don't know. I've never used a lease and then buy thing. Sell. All right, let's save quick just to make sure I don't break something. 'Cause I'm in the middle of planting that area. Save. All right, we've never used this for leased farmland. Lease. Dissolve. Yes. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess you just have to dissolve the lease and buy it. Hopefully that didn't mess up the planting. That's cool. We can do that. No big deal. All right. Let's... Sorry about that. Let's head back and get this thing going to pick up another load. Let's actually use auto drive to do that. And we haven't categorized it, so it's going to be up here in default. Paper mill weight. Go. Oh, and let's slow this guy down because he said at 160 miles an hour or kilometers an hour. I think it was still kilometers an hour. So, sorry for the clickety-click. Let's get him down to a reasonable speed. 80. That's good. And let's lower speed down. Alright. So the next thing we need to do today, while the trucker starts going and we get him moving, is we need to jump into this tractor here. Because we have a field to cultivate. That's right, or plow in. So that field, you can actually see it straight across. See that? It's all mulched. We need to plow it. We need to stone pick it. We need to get it ready for planting. Now it's March, and there's nothing we want to plant right now. That's the cultivator. Plow is now over here because I couldn't get it out of the car. So now we're keeping the plow over here. So the goal is to plant corn in these two fields. And if we can buy another field, we'll get a field for barley. The reason we're doing corn and barley is because those are the two that we do whiskey with. The whiskey we have plenty of. We're still producing. We get to sell it soon. I believe the selling point is in May. So we'll sell that. As you can see, that field there is all ready for planting. We need to buy a planter. We'll handle that in the next episode. So let's get this guy going. And great job. Open. Oops. Here? Yes. 3 headlines should be fine. Generate course. I like watching the blue one. This is a new mode. This blue mode kind of tells you where the next path is. I like the point. Alright, let's get him going. So, we'll plow this field in, and then we'll plant some more corn in here as soon as we can, so next month. So let him run while we're dealing with all the shipping stuff. I'm sure that truck is back, or if he is, he will be soon. There he is. He looks like he's being successful. That's good. I mean, you never know with auto drive. Sometimes, like, they're not successful at all. Sometimes they're, Show next path. That was weird. Is there a thing there? Oh, there's like a two-way branch right there. I was like, what is that? Alright, so we need this. we're gonna actually cancel this. Oh, cancel. So we can pick up this last load for it. This load right here. Just all of this should fit. Most of it at least. And make sure you don't mess around with anything while you're loading, or else it'll create gaps. You won't load as much stuff. Two more. Okay, so it's the mall or something, right? Sell points. Selling points. Mall. Go. Have fun. That kind of doesn't work, but I'll fix that in the other vehicle. Bye. Good luck. The auto drive courses drove straight through that post. Let's look at it. That's weird. Let's look here. Oh, that's what I see. There we go. He's gonna hook around a little bit more next time. Alright, so this guy's got to pick up some seed, I think. Let's go jump over in this tractor over here. See how he's doing for seed. He's doing good planting so far. And he's still 65%. So I'm gonna guess, wager, whatever you call it, this guy's gonna be able to finish this field with the seed he has left, which is fantastic. Just in case, we'll leave that other tractor there. Actually, I'll come back. Let's head back to the farm and take care of the animals. We haven't fed the animals in a while. Let's go see if they need anything. And since we got everything kind of automated and running smoothly, we'll go from there. Let's jump over farm. Be right back. All right, and let's drop off that. Do we actually? No, actually, we still need that auger wagon. Let's keep it. We need to feed the chickens. Now the chickens we don't have any food. I just realized just a second ago that we don't have any food for the chickens. Whoops, wrong one. Where's the feed? Where's the button with the words? There it is. We don't have anything to feed the chickens, but that's okay. We weren't expecting to have anything to feed the chickens, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna add something to the farm. Now, you may be wondering, well, what's gonna add to the farm? What is this thing? Just kidding. Where is it? I don't even know where my own mod is. Here we go. So we have these. These are the husbandry fill stations. And it's basically just like the fill stations in the front. See? Black one, brown one. These will eventually be in the same pack, but right now it's separate. What I'm going to do is tuck this. I'm going to tuck this out of the way. I'm just going to tuck it right here. I'll have to move the nurse tanks, but that's okay. I'm going to tuck it right there. And then I don't like the fact that I put some concrete. That's just the default. All right, so what this is, let's push these out of the way a little bit. totally forgot that I had these last time. I could have used these on that contract last time for the, you know, whatever it was, 191,000 liters of silage additive. I could have used them. For some reason, I just like blanked on the fact that silage additive is liquid, not a product. So the husbandry fill station, it just works just like the other one. It's designed to be a place where you can buy all the stuff you need to feed your animals. If you don't feel like planting crops, or just like we're in this situation right now, we don't have enough crops to keep them fed because, you know, we've just started the game and, you know, we've given them all the crops we could, right? We're out. No big deal. That's normal, part of gameplay. We could buy individual pallets, but that's expensive. This gives you the same discount you get with a fieldwork fill station and lets you buy all the stuff you need. I sound like I'm selling it. I kind of am. Yeah, so I'll be releasing an update of the fieldwork fill station to include this one in the next update, which will be fun. And maybe, cross my fingers, I'm hoping to get a new look and feel, new model for that fill station. So look at that. So now we're full up on the chickens. So we have 240 chickens. Is that full? I don't know if that's full. I actually remember where the trigger is. Here it is. No, it's not full. So we still have enough space for another 120 chickens. We're not going to buy them. Just let them keep reproducing. And let's just dump the rest of this wheat back into the silo. And we'll move on. And then we got to check on everyone else because there's a lot of other stuff in the markets. I feel a lot like Farm Manager sometimes when I'm playing like these game modes. I'm just kind of managing all the stuff that like I got multiple workers working for me and all doing stuff. Let's go here. You need to go back to paper and weight. Go. We're doing pretty good on money, 465. We have a lot more paper to sell, so we'll go do the paper. How's the planting going? This guy, he looks like he paused. Yeah, he paused. Let's just get him back on track. Back to planting. You're doing good. 63% poplar left. He's doing good. That guy's running around. There's too many vehicles, so I can't really tab. I have to kind of use the menu. This guy looks like he paused also. Stepped out of the game quickly to add that husbandry fill station to make sure that we could feed our animals well. This tractor, I never, like, it was one of those things, like, I had downloaded it because I thought I was going to buy it at some point. I never thought I'd get it this early in the game, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't think that I'd get it this early, but it showed up in the sale. Speaking of sales, is there anything in the sale that we want? No, not really. Fent Katana. There's a new one of these that just came out recently. And I just released a forage straw pickup pack, which lets you use a forage harvester to pick up straw, which we might actually use in this playthrough. Actually, we should use in this playthrough. Why not? Which will give me an excuse to buy this. I got a cool with this one. This is cool. It's just chill. It's simple. It's inexpensive. Like this thing, while it's cool, it's behemoth. 450k, whatever. This thing is just like small and simple. I may have to talk to the manufacturer and see if they'll do a black edition for me. We'll get one of these things and use the straw pickup pack and pick up straw with this. And then since we're not chaffing corn or anything like that, and then we'll also use this for harvesting our poplar. So we'll definitely be using this one and get a lot of good use. Yeah, we'll use that soon. Anyways, this guy, he's gonna finish plowing, and then I'll have to stone pick this field. I won't bore you with that. Plenty of stone picking. You guys have seen that all before. Let's go over to here. This guy is doing his back and forths, but you know what? These back and forths are going to take a year and a day with all the turnarounds. So while we wait for the truck to get back, because the truck's not here yet, we're going to cancel this worker. And we're just going to do it ourselves. How do I... Oh. I guess you don't have to turn on. That's interesting. Because this, like, if we just follow the headland, it will be way faster. There's our truck. Coming on in. I love seeing the little seeds come up from, or get put into the bin, or fed into the cedar part that's in the ground. It's super cool animation. And I know that those seeds are actually not, they're actually potatoes, because this is a potato harvester. It's just modded to work with sugarcane. That's cool, right? Love when I see good animations or sounds done really well. Like that truck has really good sound. Let's tap over the truck real quick. Yeah, this is the sound of this is awesome. And look, the piece is not glitching anymore. That's good. I think it glitched because I accidentally played with the suspension and it glitched it. Alright, let's load him up and get him going, and then we'll go back to planting. Unfortunately, we have to wait for the spawn point, which only spawns 3 rolls at a time. Be right back. And we're all loaded up. Send it back over to, what was that, the mall? Mall sell. You go back over to the mall. Go sell your paper. See if he does the new turn. Hopefully not drive through the light post. That's good. Good job, Mr. Truck. Yeah. Good purchase. Happy with that purchase. The other thing that means is we can get the really big tippers to move silage. We need to move silage, which would be great. But anyways, I'm gonna shut up for a minute. I'm gonna do a quick little zoom time lapse, finish this field up, and then it's pretty much it for the day. Once those 2 fields are planted, once we start selling off all of our paper, or once we finish selling off all of the paper we have so far, because today's the best month to sell it, there's not much else to do. Next month, we'll be planting corn in our 2 fields and continuing on to expand our farm. We'll probably sell some more paper next month and see how much land we can buy. Hopefully get a couple more fields. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up this seeding. Quick like. I'll be right back. And there we go. There's the planting done. Looks like the truck is on another trip down to sell some more. And we still have quite a bit left in the hopper here. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this over to the other farm, to the farmhouse, whatever, over by the cornfield, and then dump it out. I think I can dump it out. I would stink if I can't. And then, so we have seeds for planting, because this is just seeds. I believe it dumps the seeds. So I'm gonna bring it over here to the farm, and then the plowing should almost be done, actually. And then we're good for the day, really. Next time we're gonna plant some corn. We need to decide on a planter. Depending on how much money we make from our paper selling and how much land we want to buy, really depends on which planter we're going to buy. I kind of have one that's like in the $70,000 range. I have one that's $170,000, and I have one that's like $370,000. They all can plant corn. It all depends on kind of ones. They're just upgrades from each other for width and capacity and stuff. So it depends on how much money we have left, which one we end up buying. I wonder if I can fit through the gate with this. I think this is like a 6-meter gate. I'm not sure. This is just barely. Oh, just barely. Alright, I don't know which way it's going to go, so I'm just going to go here and I. Control I. Let's show our menu, see what we can do here. Lower, select seed. O. Oh my gosh, there's 9,000 liters of seed and I can't get it out. Automatic seed rate. What the heck? That's not fun. I don't want to plant potatoes. I don't want to plant sugar beets. I'm going to lose all of this because I have to return it. That's not fun. This thing's expensive to lease, so I can't hold on to it. You know what? It is what it is. Sucks, but we're going to lose all of that. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, well. Look at that field. It's all already done plowing. This tractor ends up being our workhorse because it's just the most reliable. Well, I'm going to get over here to this field now that it's done being plowed, and I'm going to stone pick it. Yay. But that's going to be it for today. I want to say thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you wouldn't mind to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Let me know what you think about my new massive poplar field, or how crazy that poplar field is going to be to manage. And we'll see, really. It'll be fun to get to play with a forage harvester, get to play with some new headers, get to play with some new stuff we don't normally play with. But we're making money hand over fist with that poplar. I mean, if we look at it right now, we can go end that lease. Let's go end that lease while we're here. This lease, the cost is $654. We're gonna dissolve the lease. Yes. Farmland. Buy. Yes. And we've now bought it. We have plenty of money to do so, and for that matter, we still have enough money to buy another one of these fields, which is pretty awesome. I want to buy those two, actually. One of those. But that's for next time. we still need to save some more money for buying a planter. That's for next time. So I want to say thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.